Okay.
Hello everyone. This is Rodolfo Parlati, Regional Director for Europe for TBC in TV. I'm very happy to introduce Mrs. ALLA FINE as a new member of our wonderful group, TBC in TV. And in this particular session, she will explain us her activities and her great contribution for our community. Thank you very much for Mrs. Angela Moore, our CEO, and all the other members. Thank you very much for joining. ALLA?
Thank you so much, Rodolfo, for a warm welcome. I am very happy to be part of the team and also to speak today on my first segment talk show about love, relationships, and how everything really begins within. You know, many times people want to approach another and don't realize that we must find this happiness within ourselves first in order to share ourselves with another. So the first question I'd like to throw at you, just like you don't have to answer it, just think about it. Are you happy today as you are in whatever life that you made for yourselves? Are you happy who you are, where you'd like to go? All those pieces sometimes makes us think a little into who we are on the greater scale. And a lot of times we realize, wait a second, it's not really what I thought I'd be where I am today, or who I am today, or where am I missing, or how I can make my life better. What's missing as who I am, where I am, and my people in my circles or outside my circles. So basically, we enhance our circles. Our circles do not enhance us. We, the people, we, the inside. So once we learn how to really navigate and understand who we are on a greater scale, not on surface. A lot of people just don't realize, like, okay, I am ALLA FINE. Well, I am this, this, and that, but what am I inside? What do I feel? How do I feel? You know, people ask most of the time, oh, hi, nice to meet you. What do you do? Those are the first two questions. What's your name and what do you do? People don't ask you, are you happy? And we live in a world we're not happy right now. The world is crying. The world is in pain. And the world has been in pain for the last several weeks. And what's worse, we don't know where we're heading with this. So we single-handedly can't change the world. We just need to take action. So again, it's up to us to choose who we are, where we're going, and how we can impact the world on a greater scale. Through love and kindness, of course. What else, right? Because this is who we are. We're good people. We're good people inside. And we can just give to many more on the level we can or wish to. And at the end of the day, we need to always do the self-audit, you know, because we have a relationship to ourselves. And this is where it begins with ourselves. So just take that as an opportunity to think about it after this talk. And just for yourself, you know, just not put some things on the paper and just like kind of do a self-audit, where you are today, who you are, where you want to go. And you can make yourself like little plan, even like a visibility plan. In 5 years from now, write a little note to yourself where you want to head out to be, who you want to be, and revisit every month as your wish, like a, you know, like a special wish for yourself. Make a plan for yourself and head out there, because you know what, you're going to be surprised how wonderful you would feel, because in a sense, it's like the laws of attraction also. What we manifest will come true, but we have to put it out there. We have to put it down on paper. We have to think about it. We have to bring it all together and then be passionate about it. It's not going to happen if we do not, just conceiving the thoughts. We need to manipulate, make it happen, be passionate about it, and execute. Because, like you say, knowledge is power. Absolutely. But if you don't do the execution, you're not going to get anywhere beyond your dream. So this is like a lesson in itself in terms of its mind over matter, and also how we envision ourselves. And taking a notch further, again, we need to be whole. Many times you may have heard in relationships with others that you have to give 50-50 in order to have a relationship complete. Another misconception. You have to be 100% yourself because you can give 100% to your partner. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You have to be fully yourself on all levels. You have to be in touch with your own reality of who you are. And otherwise, unfortunately, it's not going to work. Proven. And because a lot of times partners tend to not give 100%. But if you have your 100%, then you can lead by example and you can talk about it. Of course, communication is the pillar and many other pieces to it. But at least if you're together with yourself and you know who you are, where you've been, so important where you've been, your story, where you've been in the past. But again, even if you had faced some unfortunate times, and we all have at some point in our lives, but it doesn't mean that you need to live that story. Your story is your past. And there's a reason why it's called past. We leave past in the past. We have an option and opportunity to recharge, redefine, rewrite our story, and implement it today so our future will be greater and bigger and brighter and fantastic. So we need to manifest these pieces into who we are and put it together for what makes each of us feel comfortable. Because what may be comfortable for Usha may not be for Mercy. And, everybody will live in different worlds. And that's so beautiful about it. I actually love that we always so international here. And it's lovely. I think it's absolutely amazing. And I really want to continue and say that by becoming a better piece of ourselves, again, through audit, we can engage with others in our social circles and bring that beauty within our social circles and continue lead by example. So everything you learn, you want to share, caring and sharing. So we want to continue that circle and continue like hand holding almost. Because again, we're living in a world of pain and suffering. And we need to somehow, some way help people who are really deeply involved in this war, unjustified war, in some way. Even if it's just like a hello, you're not alone, we're thinking about you, or any way that you can contribute. It doesn't matter as long as we could do this together. And a lot of people would benefit from this. They are like distraught. They lost their homes. They were forced to leave on the brink of a thought. They couldn't believe it was actually going to happen, and it has happened. And these people they're terrified. They have no idea what tomorrow's going to be. They don't even know what today's going to be. Can you imagine, like, have to leave like that second? Luckily, I'm guessing nobody in this in this immediate circle, but in a wider audience, may be impacted by certain things during their life. And it's sad. It's sad that we have to live in this world that is so hateful. And if anything, we are love. We're people that are made of love. We are love and we give love. We manifest love and we to share love. Because only together we can make a difference and impact the world on a greater scale. And for ourselves, we manifest what we want because we want to help others. Yes, we want for ourselves, and it's okay because self-love is important. Self-love because self-worth and it will never settle. All those pieces, separate discussion at some other point, but they all very important and impactful on our own benefit as a personalities. And not to be mistaken by ego. And ego, unfortunately, has a negative impact. But if we just think of self-love, not in an egotistical way, but in a beautiful way, as self-care, then it's a whole different story. And we just continue implementing those pieces about ourselves, of who we are, where we've been, where we are now, where we want to go, how we can help others through our work, through our love, just being who we are. Because, you know, being a happy person is contagious. People want to be around you like nothing else. It's a magnet. I know, I've been there. And it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful just to be surrounded by people who just want to do something. Oh, can I just do this with you? Well, I want to do this. Whatever you're doing, I want to do with you. Okay, sure. The more the merrier. Let's do it together. And it's so nice. I mean, it can be like, you know, nothing's like it. That feeling that you are making a difference at any scale. And we need more of that today, especially. So yeah, if you have any questions, we'll throw this in before I continue. You have to unmute.
Yes, thank you very much, Allah. Great food for thought from you, and I'm very happy.
Thank you.
And now I want to understand if there are some questions for you. If someone want to know more about your activity and share their own thoughts about everything you have just said to us. Everyone is very welcome to join. Angela?
Yeah. It's a very sobering short lecture. And it prodded me to, I think, reflect on my happiness.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad. Yeah. Sometimes we just don't think about these little things, but they're so impactful in our lives.
Mm.
For me, what I've got is the self-love, because once you have that self-love, no matter what, through our life, we get people who like want to put us down, make us feel that we're not good enough, you're not beautiful, you're not worthy. But once you have that self-love, you appreciate yourself, you know you're good enough, you know you can achieve everything you can achieve. Those words will not put you down. You can even stand and say, no, I know I'm beautiful, I know I'm good enough, I know I'll achieve. So once you have that self-love, once you have that, nobody can take it from you, nobody can make you feel anything else. So for me, I really appreciate it. I just want to support what you've said, because I've seen it happen. And if you do not have that, you will be destroyed. You will not be in a position to stand firm. You will not be in a position to really give out the best in you. So thank you so much. I appreciate your talk, and it's really helped me really think so much about life, about everything, and it's really helped me even get that positive momentum going. So thank you.
I'm so glad. Thank you. Good.
Thank you, Mercy.
Come in.
Sanjita?
Yes. Thanks, Alla. It was very beautiful. After listening to you, all I could just think was that, we talk about SQ, that is success quotient. We talk about MQ, that's money quotient. We talk about IQ, that's intelligence quotient.
Mhm.
We talk about EQ, emotional quotient. But we always forget the HQ, the happiness quotient.
Mhm.
So I think Alla has reminded us all that it's time we work on the HQ, so that the more we work on HQ, I think so every area would be, taken care of. So it's all, as I very readily agree with her, when she said it's all about inside, because whatever is inside is going to reflect outside,
Yes.
whatever it is. I always feel, that the best way to win life is just be simply you. That's it. Be you. Be what you are. Don't wear a mask. I know the pandemic has forced us all to wear a mask, but okay, that's fine. That's a mask where we are worried about for our health. But let's not wear the mask in coming in contact with people, helping people, knowing people, understanding people. And I very much agree with Alla when also she said that it's all about manifestation. The only one word, I'm sorry, Alla, I did not very readily agree with was the word manipulation.
In a positive sense, there are
I was just coming to that. Because the word, whenever you listen to the word manipulation, you always feel that there is something fishy in that. So to just help you with the right word, let's use the word hustle. So the more we hustle with things, I think so we can really work it out. And definitely, I mean, I very much know that, this was in the positive context when you were mentioning the word, but it was just that it triggered me, because when we talk about manifestations, words have an impact. Let me tell you, what words you give to the universe, it comes back to you. You see, any word. As a certified practitioner of the words, the switch word therapies, so I know what exactly words can. And words, let me tell you, words shape you. Words can break you, they can make you. So every word that you send into the universe has to be concise, it has to be perfect, because let me tell you, universe cannot read between the lines. Universe cannot. The moment you give any word to universe, within a snap, it will capture it and it will start working and give you the results. So when you say hate, no, pain, so it's always the no, that no is getting so much registered. So yes, your manifestation story is really, really very good. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. The way you said it, that it's time to be you. It's time to be, looking inside and working on your own self. Thank you so much, Shala. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, Sanjita. Thank you.
Very much,
Yes, always be authentic to yourself. You don't have to please anybody but yourself. People will adapt to you. And if they do not, they're not your people.
Thank you. Thank you. Usha, do you want to add something?
Yes, thank you so much. Good evening. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Alla. I really enjoyed that. Even Sangeeta, whatever you added, the input, I think it was brilliant. And the way you spoke about the microcosm, being ourselves, and macrocosm, what's happening out there in the world. There's so much of conflict, the negativity, the destruction. And, within ourselves, we can create our own world of happiness, and it's up to us. And I just want to say, self-care, it's okay to care for yourself. You're not a narcissist. It's okay to love yourself. That doesn't mean, you're this narcissistic person or hedonistic. it's you have to take care of yourself, because if you don't, then nobody else is going to.
Exactly.
And also sometimes some of us who are involved in work, where we do humanitarian work, we end up caring so much for other people that we lose ourselves in the process. And we suffer with something called compassion fatigue, which is so real. And it happens to us till we have that burnout. And there's nothing, it's like having a jug and a mug, and you empty out that jug. There's nothing else to give off. And you feel like you're totally empty. And we have to keep refilling. And how do we do that? By loving ourselves. And sometimes we need somebody also from the external, to just validate us, to affirm us, to compliment us. That's important as well. So thank you very much. I enjoyed it a lot. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, Isha. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Isha. Thank you. Now, Stefan.
Hello, Allah. After
Hello,
all the
Stefan.
time on LinkedIn, I'm happy to see you now.
Thank you. Likewise. Pleasure to meet you.
I think it's true. Self-love is really important to give love to others. And I'm just late because I was doing the things I had to do, because I have to go to hospital again for the weekend till Monday for a backbone infiltration. So everything has to be finished to help the others. And I get the power and my self-care and my self-love out of helping other people. So I show you the new homeless paper was made today. So tomorrow they're gonna give it to all the homeless people here in Ghent. And we have also the new map. And it's a map that all the little restaurants and grocery stores have a little card. And when civilians pay something, somebody who doesn't have the money can get things for free there, just the basic needs to help. It's a small non-profit organization, and I'm so happy that we get the things done today, and tomorrow they can send it out just to help it. And then I'm fulfilled, like you told, that the self-care is the start to give happiness to the others.
Exactly. That's beautiful. Thank you. That's very beautiful. Nothing like when you give, it makes you feel like 10,000 times warmer inside, because you're giving from love, and you're giving to love to manifest love and help others feel that love and feel that continuation of love that you're giving by any means you give. It doesn't matter whether it's volunteering your time or service or, or funds, whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Stefan. Sumaira, do you want to add something?
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
I just first thank Allah for saying such a beautiful things about happiness and love. And I couldn't agree more with you. And I would definitely thank Sangeeta as well for talking so much about manifestation. But one thing I will surely agree with Allah, that yes, it is the self-love we require, and the world requires so much of love, because we are so selfish in a way. We are happy, we look for our own happiness, we look for our own near and dear ones' love and safety. But when it comes to universal love, when it comes to thinking about others, we are somewhere lagging that. That is why the world is not at peace even today. And we are somehow managing to find our own happiness and peace within that. So yes, we are looking for our own love, own happiness, but not the universal love and happiness that we require. I think that is something we need to manifest. Okay.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Samira.
Thank you, Allah.
Thank you.
Well, that was great discussion. I really appreciate you all joining and discussing this and hearing your feedback. In closing, I just want to say, as you know, I am love and relationship coach. I work with singles and couples and helping them find each other, and through dating and matchmaking as a now new next piece in my work. But again, it's all about love. And I believe, because I'm a hopeless romantic and passionate about my work, I believe that anybody who wishes to be in love should be in love. And that's just no way around it. If you want to be single, by all means, enjoy. But if you really want to be in love and you just think, oh, well, I can't find the right person, nonsense. We'll find the right person.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
A small heart